If there ever was a guy that was redneck in Scripture, it's John the Baptist, right? If you look and you read it, listen to what it says right here in verse 6, okay? It says that his clothes were woven from coarse camel hair. Can't find that in American Eagle. And he wore a leather belt around his waist. And the food that he ate, for food he ate locusts and wild honey. So this guy, I mean, he was a man's man. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, what a guy this was. I mean, he didn't care what he wore. He just wore camel hair. It wasn't probably the fashion of that particular time, that particular era. People thought that this guy was crazy. He was one living off the land out in the wilderness. And what he ate grasshoppers. I mean, can you think about that? I mean, this is what he ate. He ate grasshoppers and honey. I mean, people probably looked at this guy and thought, he is absolutely crazy. But yet, he's going to be the forerunner. He's going to be the one who is preparing the way for this Messiah, the one that's been prophesied about, the one that's been foretold about, that people are anticipating coming. He's going to be the one that gets everybody ready. You've got to be kidding me. People probably came up to Jesus and was like, is that your cousin? He's like, yeah, that's my cousin. Kind of like Cousin Eddie, right? You know, that's my cousin. Can't help it, you know. And when you look and you read about John, here's why this is important. Here's what I want to say to us today. And this is really what stuck out to me. Is that when we read this particular part, this excerpt from Scripture right here, we look and we read about John. He doesn't look or seem to be somebody that God would use to do such an important thing. To tell people about the Messiah. Hey, listen, he's here. He's coming. You better get ready. Doesn't seem like the guy that you would just kind of pick out if you had a line of people and like, hey, I'm going to pick this guy right here. Like, he's the guy. I mean, he would just be the furthest thing that you would think would be the person that God would use. But that ought to bring encouragement to you and I. Because how many times have you and I said things like, there's no way that God could use somebody like me? Because we know of our hang-ups, we know of our shortcomings, we know of our faults, we know of our failures, or maybe we don't think that we look like the part. Or sometimes we think that the only way that we can serve God and be used of God is if I'm a pastor or if I'm a musician and I'm up on stage and I'm teaching and preaching and proclaiming in some capacity, or if I stand on the street corner proclaiming the good news of Jesus. That's the only way that my life can make a difference for Jesus, and that's far from the truth. God's gifted you. God's placed you here to be a part of God's family, to use your gifts and talents for the glory of God, and that no matter how you're wired, God has a place for